Hi everyone, welcome back. Today let me see a acrylic painting guide in simple green forest and stream water to build depth and realism. Start by blocking in a light color of sky, developing the forest foliage, trees, tree trunk, foliage texture, layers, stream water and reflection. Whenever I am painting a green forest, it's always giving me for being in a forest environment significantly my high level of happiness, quality of life in positive, reducing stress, improving effect on mood and decrease feelings of anxiety anger. Boost creativity, positive emotion and a sense of happiness. Let me see today's painting. Needing our art materials. Needing acrylic paints, titanium white, cobalt blue, phthalo turquoise, sand green, permanent green light, brilliant yellow green, emerald green and black. The first I am going to wet my filbert brush size 24, picking the acrylic colors, some titanium white and little bit of cobalt blue mix well and then apply here top and just tape it for sky background and just coming downwards step by step. We applied initial sky color, just a little light blue, then add little white gradually, light blue towards the horizon. While the paint is still wet to allow for blending, the taping motion will create a soft texture effect, merging the color without creating any harsh layer gradually, adding more of our light color into the center. Now, picking some cobalt blue, little phthalo turquoise, some sap green and some more white, mix well together and this previous color, just tape the colors with left and right side for the base of the long distance trees leaves. Just little blending and a lot of taping, small tapings and little fade as you move backwards, make this foliage feel far away to create texture clumps of foliage. Here we are going to add some trees on the various shades of green. Actually, this is little lightly shade next to going to create the little darker shade for the deepest, less light and shadow part of the forest. So I am picking some sap green, little phthalo turquoise, some green light and some cobalt blue, little black for the dark base. So just mix well together and continue the lot of small tapings, the colors both sides. Third leaf here we are establish the base layer and just a tree foliage appear very light green here sunlight source. Use a loose application for a leaves just going backward a little more darker. Next we are going to create for the third layer. So for this third layer little sap green, little turquoise and some black mix well together along with this previous one and just making the dot base. Till now I am not washing my filbert brush. I am using the same filbert brush, adding little more phthalo turquoise and cobalt blue, creating a little darkish extreme here of the canvas for the deep less light falling. Here the sky is the lightest tone, there is the foreground trees and land could be the darker, create a sense of the depth and distance. Tone refers lightness and darkness of the colors, essentially the concept of value. Little more are these three colors and using the previous color I am trying this what kind of this dark to create the base of land both sides here. I think this deep rich dark color I am adding over here just will cover it the darker areas here. Horizontal line between the sky background and the land. Next we are going to establish here darkest area shadow and grass on the land too. And next coming to create have some water here, so using the flat brush adding some white with a little bit of cobalt blue, mix it well together and coming here and creating the base of the water, just creating the base of the water. Next I am coming here for the more highlighting. Later we will come back here for more highlighting, just mixing and using the more white and coming here for more light hitting on the water, just going to go and just randomly doing the highlighting and complete the final layer adding reflection detail here. we are going to creating the tree leaves, adding emerald green and brilliant yellow green and light green mixed with this previous one, and just make the color pretty color, making tree leaves like this here. This highlighting should come both sides too. Just skip some space while doing this for the shadow. Next to the realistic look and the light hitting areas too, I am picking more brilliant yellow green and mix with this previous one, and just come all the end and the top of each layer gently, and just leave the freehand strokes. Here the land as it is established foliage and bushes on the land using a dry brush techniques and scumbling techniques, like sweeping the brush across the base layer, dabbled pattern that suggests realistic foliage texture. As it is coming here, the land too, adding short shadows, darker shadows in the deep part, adding this dark green for the highlighting, and here will be the going to cover the by land for the grass shade too, and I am going to use this color, adding some light hitting and randomly adding the grass here, and I am going to skip some areas for the darkest shadows. Now creating the trunk of the tree here, little by little we are adding the trunk of the tree in both sides. Always try to experiment with the different pressure to create very effect of the details, and just adjust the pressure holding the brush near the bristles for small, no need for it a long handle brush. Paint some more defined trunk with the brush and making them slightly thicker than the background tree. Next for the highlighting the trunk, picking little bit of lightest color right side of the trunk for the brightest highlighting. Adding little bit more brightest highlighting here. I'm placing here more multiple of the beautiful trees, and I'm going to go all the way like this. Here, light touch of this darkest green underneath showed through for shadow. This contrast showed depth and realism. Now going to creating depth and deep shadow of the both sides of the land. Here using the short horizontal brush strokes to give the reflection on the water. From this one corner to this another one side to side. Just coming downward slowly gently with less pressure to handle the brush and softening and highlighting again, and with more turquoise just apply on the water some even and small and little long soft brush strokes and handle different break points from each other. The soft brush strokes have different break points from each other. Once completing this, next picking is lemon yellow and little green and come to highlighting the light hitting and like this here, just adding this color for the highlighting and final realistic look. we are using the pure titanium white where our light source is coming from. Only apply this bright color to the shades for the foliage. As it is the same bright highlighting in the trunk facing the light too. Highlighting water, just creating short uneven brush strokes here and just creating water effect both sides up near the land, creating just short uneven brush strokes for the natural water reflection here, just adding little more white here, short horizontal brush stroke inwards and outwards. The light goes straight down. All here is the reflection starting. No need to sharp the areas, let it fade it.